Hey y'all. Okay, so I finally got around to making this video. I named the video There Is Only One Truth. And I was inspired to make the video just because I repeat myself a lot on Facebook. And I do that also because I get new friends every day. But I really wanted to dig into uh, that there is only one of all of these things that we perceive that there's many of. And that's not true. That's actually what the whole matrix is. The trick of duality and the trick of reflections and stuff like that. So, I'm going to try to keep it under 15 minutes. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to be saying there is only one throughout the video because there is only one truth. And failing to understand what black and white truly is, that's what's going to keep you going astray, and that's what's going to keep you going, um, or stopping you from being able to understand how to manifest your reality. Because knowing what black and white is plays a huge role in manifesting your reality. Okay, you already know this stuff. You just forgot. I am here to remind you. I know that I'm here to remind you because I know what my name means, which I've posted about that many times. But anyway, so there is only one truth. There is only one you. There is you and only you. There are reflections of you. Um, there are mirrors of you. There are things that you think that are outside of you that are really inside of you. But there is only you. Okay? How do we know that? Because of the word alone. Alone, one would be one God. Um, there is only you, and you are me, and I am you, and we are me, and we is M, which M is mother, and everything is coming from one source. You are the trees, the air, the water, the birds, the flowers. You're everything. All of those things are a reflection of what's inside of you. You're everything. Um, The physical realm allows us to manifest as a unique individual, or gives us the perception that we are unique and we are individual. That is the entire trick of the matrix, to give us the opportunity to be unique and to be individuals. Um, but it's really only one source, and it's all coming from that one place. We just look different. Everything looks different when it's really the same thing. Remember on Lucy when she put her hand up and she turned her hand into all those different things? That's what it is. It's one thing that looks like many different things. Now, we think that other people are different from us, especially, the whole black and white thing. Well, what is people? People is peephole. You see people through your peephole, which is your eyes. Okay? Which they're really inside of you, which means they're you. They're just a reflection of something that's inside of you. People, and the word people in Hebrew is am, m. The word mother in Hebrew is em, m. So people is really mother. They're the same thing. Okay? Mother is M. Um, those are thoughts. I made a video called Does God Have a Name? And I talk about that in that video. Okay? Now, where did the one come from? I keep saying we are one and you are one. Where did one come from? One came from none. One came from zero. None is noon. Noon is the black water. The black water is the black dot. I made a video called What is Black? And I talk about that in the video because the black dot is really the menstrual cycle. That is how I know that it's all coming from there. That's the source right there. Um, Nobody could have got here without their mother's menstrual cycle, which that's the black dot. Okay. One is also a line, which is the root word of lineage. That tells you right there that one has to do with genetics. There's one source of all genetics, and it's coming from black. Uh, there's one race, which I know you guys don't like to hear that, but there's one race. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get into more what that really means. But like I said at the beginning of the video, there is only one truth. The reason why a lot of a lot of people in the conscious community is not getting to that is because they're not looking where the truth is, and that is inside of the woman. That is inside of the woman. There is only one truth, and there is only one source for that truth. Source in Latin means cause, as in because. Source is mater, M-A-T-E-R, which that's mother. And source is origin. There's only one truth, and that truth is in one source, and that source is the woman. The source is all black. There is only one history. There's only one history. His is the sound that a serpent makes. A serpent is a metaphor for wisdom. Wisdom is feminine. Wisdom is Sophia. There's only one history, that will be histera, means womb. The womb and the mind, they mirror each other. The womb functions just like the mind does. So therefore you have a duality of the womb mind. That's a mirror. A womb mind. A womb mind. What am I saying? A woman. The woman is the only truth. I say this all the time, and like people, they'll like it, and it's like they really don't get it. No, it's all in her. The word omen in woman means truth. If you want to know where you came from, you look at a woman. She is the subconscious. That's why she is the truth. She represents black. Okay? Study the womb. I see people post about the emerald tablets, and I'll be like, are they really grasping with as within, so it is without means? What that means is that there is only one truth, and it's inside the womb. So everything that's manifest in the physical reality is really a metaphor for what is happening inside the womb when you create a child. That's why earlier I made a post and I said that the white man is really representing sperm and semen. Which I don't have time to get into all that. Maybe I'll make a video about what white is since I did one for black. But everything that's happening, everything that happens in the womb, it gets played out on Earth. We're doing the same story over and over and over again. That's why everything points back to the woman. Okay? I said earlier there is only one race. Now, what happens in a race? Somebody is shooting a gun. Somebody says, on your mark, get set, go. They shoot a gun. A gun is the same word as gene. You could look at a man's penis as if it's a gun. It's going to shoot out semen, which is genes. Genetics. There's only one race, and the race is happening in the womb of a woman. Because that's the only place where there is truth. The sperm cells are racing to the egg cell. When that one egg cell makes it there, or the first one that makes it there, it gets absorbed, or basically she consumes. You ever see how huge an egg cell is compared to a sperm cell? She's eating that thing. She consumes him. And he goes into the nucleus, which is her heart. And that is when the process of your physical manifestation begins. But the race, that is what the race is. The one that won. Everything is genetics. The word genetic, let me see. In Arabic, the word genetai means paradise. Genetai means paradise. Genetai, genetics, it's the same thing. Paradise. What am I saying? Pair of dice. What would that be? 12. What's 12? The zodiac. All going back to um, the womb, because the zodiac represents life. Okay, if you look up the etymology of the word zodiac, it's going to tell you it means like circle of animals or life of animals, which animal really means life. But that's what genetics is. It's tied into the zodiac. Some people like say, well, white people, they're not humans. Yeah, the human is hue, which means color. So you think color is only on your skin, and that is not true because the word skin in Hebrew is or. Okay, so hue, man, hue means color, man or men means think. You are a manifestation of a thought. That's what you are. And when you think, you're constantly thinking. You are vibrating your thoughts, which is emitting a frequency of color. They call that your aura. So the word skin in Hebrew is or. That's how I know that it's not completely about, melanin. And I understand what melanin and carbon is and all that kind of stuff. That's the building block of life. I get that. However, your true color is your aura, because you could be black as night and have non-ether hair down to your ass and your aura could suck. Your true color could suck. So your true color is your aura. That's what a hue man is. All right, this is the last one. Then I'm going to make part 2. But there's only one enemy. There's only one enemy. Do you have an external enemy? Yeah, to an extent, until you really start to understand that your physical manifestation is not really real. You control that because you don't only going to have power over your mind. I'm going to get into that later too about your mind. But there's only one enemy. That's why the word is enemy. In me. The enemy is in me. I'm my own enemy because I fight with my true self. We all do. We fight over the truth within ourselves. Just like people probably getting all bent out of shape because what I'm saying about the white man and stuff, you're not really arguing with me or fighting with me or upset with me or have any kind of feelings towards me. It's really about yourself because I'm you. And you're fighting the truth, which is the womb, your own mind. You are called an individual, which is an illusion because you're really coming from all one source. But you're called an individual, which means you're divided. You have a polarity to you as well. You have a black and white to you as well. Black being your subconscious and white being your conscience. The war is within. The word war backwards is raw. Ra is what we're talking about. Your soul. You're fighting with your own soul. You're fighting with your true self. The word war is also RAM. Random access memory. You're fighting with your memory. You're fighting because you don't remember half of the shit that I'm saying. But I'm here to remind you. You're fighting with your own I am, because that's what the RAM is Aries, and the motto for Aries is I am. All right, peace.